I'm Liv, welcome back to my channel Endless Pages, and welcome to today's video, which is my reading vlog for the 24-hour readathon. Hey, so welcome to my reading vlog for the 24-hour readathon. Just for the sake of this video, we're going to pretend that this is definitely my first time filming this clip, that I didn't go to edit and, you know, downloaded all my clips, and the first opening one had no sound. Not just like you can't hear me because the microphone's not plugged in, I was really quiet, like there was no sound. So we're just going to pretend that currently it is about 4ish, I think I filmed this on Saturday the 1st of July, the first day of the 24-hour readathon. So you probably are aware, but I'm going to quickly tell you in case someone watching this isn't. I'm part of a Discord group called Merbs Bitches that is run and created by the absolutely wonderful Merb from Reading with Merb, and in the Discord we were discussing our physical big scary TBRs, which I can't remember how big mine was. I'll put the number on the screen because I can't remember, but yeah, I calculated and was terrified by this number and ashamed by this number. Yeah, so I was saying that I wanted to do some 24-hour like vlogs to try and cut down on my physical TBR, and Merb had the fantastic idea of let's all do one together. So this weekend was the dates for the first one, the very first one that we're doing together, which is so exciting. And I decided that I also wanted to do some reading sprints because no one was sprinting on Saturday that I was aware of. And yeah, so as of filming this, currently in a sprint. I think I have started the sprints around 3 o'clock, I think, which was the kickoff time. We're doing 3 today till 3 tomorrow. Yeah, 3 p.m. So I got people to vote on my first read. I wanted to do a thriller because I thought that would be a great way to, you know, get through a book quickly for the readathon, and what was voted on was The Push by Ashley Audran. I think the other options were The Life Between Us and The Maidens, and this one won by quite a few votes, I believe. So I think as of filming this clip, I was about 50 pages in, I want to say. The Push is basically about this woman called Blythe, and she is determined to be a really good mother and a really good wife, and she doesn't want history repeating itself with how her mother was to her. And she has this daughter, and Violet, the daughter Violet she's convinced that this daughter Violet is strange. Like, she doesn't smile, she always acts up for her, and she thinks there's just like something wrong with this daughter, and no one else can really see it. And her husband Fox is like, you're crazy, like, our daughter is beautiful, she's perfect, blah blah blah. So this whole book is about determining whether Blythe is just like imagining this, or is the daughter Violet actually, is there something actually wrong with this daughter? As of 50 pages, I think I was enjoying it. I also suddenly got this weird urge. I started reading it, and I have never highlighted or annotated a book before, but I started reading this and there was so many really cool quotes that all of a sudden I was like, oh my god, I really want to annotate this book. And I've always been so scared to do it, but I was like, I think I paid some crazy amount, like $4 for this book at a secondhand book sale. So I was like, it's not like it's one of my beautiful, you know, expensive books that I'd be destroying. So I started annotating for the first time, and I've been highlighting. I mean, I have tabs that I could have used, but I couldn't be asked. So I just started like, yeah, I just started annotating and highlighting quotes the first time, which was really fun. I don't know why I decided to do that in a 24-hour readathon where I was very limited for reading time. So that's my update so far. I think that is all I wanted to tell you guys so far. I can't tell because I cannot hear what I'm saying in the clip to refilm it. But yeah, I'm in the middle of a sprint. I'm still reading The Push, and I guess I will update you when I have something more to say. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this 24-hour reading vlog. It was very fun to make, and I'm having such a good time. So yeah, I'll see you in the next update, and I promise it won't be as confusing as this one. Let me in, phone. Check YouTube Studio. Did I actually? No fucking way. I have been trying to hit 200 for so long. I have 201. That's literally thanks to you guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. I know it's not that much, but oh my god. I have been trying to get over the 200 mark for what feels like months and months and months and months. Oh my god. You guys, thanks for your support. I'm over the 200 mark. Yes, finally. 200. Fuck yeah. Oh my god, that's because everyone posted lovely posts tonight. I did. Hell yeah. I love that I hit it when I was live with you guys. That's very special. Fuck yeah. I'm sorry, but I've been trying to do that for a long time. Fuck yeah. I'm so happy. Yes. Hell yeah, thank you everyone, thank you, and thank you for everyone that made sweet posts tonight. That was very lovely, and thank you all for being subscribed to me. I love this community so much. It'll make me cry, honestly. Thank you, thank you. Yay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whee. Oh my god, you guys were all talking about it for like 10 minutes and I didn't know. I was too busy going on and on and on. Oh my god. Oh, yes, I finally did it. Thanks. Growth on YouTube is hard. It's so hard. It's so hard. I think. Hey, I'm not ready yet. Timer. I think for so long I was stuck at like 164, and that went up and down 1 or 2 for like months, and then there was a little bit of growth spurt, and then I was stuck at like 180 for so long as well. So it's been a little bit frustrating. So this makes me so happy. It's literally thanks to you guys that I literally got over the mark. Thank you, thank you. Hello. I've got a bit of an update, a great update actually. I've just hit 200 subscribers. I know it's not much, but I've been literally stuck in the hundreds for what feels like forever now, and it's been really hard to get over that. And in my reading sprints, Meredith noticed that I was close and made a comment about it, and then all these lovely people made posts about it, and because of that I got over 200 subscribers, and I'm just so happy. And I've been stuck at like 100-ish for so long, and it just feels like a goal that was just really hard to accomplish, and it was really frustrating. And I'm just so grateful. I got a bit sappy in the reading sprints, and I just, being a part of this community is so important to me, and I'm so grateful that I made that step to become a part of this community and make content in this community. It's such a loving and supporting and fun community to be a part of, and I just feel like my group is kind of like a second friendship group, and yeah, I love it. It is so wholesome, so heartwarming to see messages from everyone every day, to chat so often, to interact. Everyone's willingness to kind of support one another is just like, it's beautiful, and it makes me like emotional anyway. I just wanted to thank everyone again, everyone that has subscribed to my channel and liked my videos and interacted. It's amazing. I'm so happy. I'm over the moon. I know it's not much, but for me it's a goal that I've been trying to get for so long, and to finally be over 200 is just like, yes. And not even at 200, be like over 200, 203. So for that to happen live on the sprints was just so lovely. Anyway, reading update for you. I have read more of The Push. I'm now at page 130, so I'm like 45-ish% through the book, and I'm absolutely loving this book. I'm flying through it. I also, like 50 pages into this book, all of a sudden had this weird urge, like, normally like if I see quotes I like take photos to save later for my reading journal, but all of a sudden I was like, I have to highlight, like I want to highlight and annotate. So this is the first time I've ever like highlighted and annotated a book. I was so nervous because, you know, like I've never done that before, and I think the reason I was happy to do it is because I got this book for like $4 like secondhand. So I've officially started like highlighting and annotating just because there's so many like beautiful quotes in this book that I'm loving. I still like don't really know what I believe it was happening in this book, which is the point. I love that. I feel like there are some definitely dodgy moments going on that maybe are just exacerbated by the mother's mental state. I don't know. I feel like the husband is just not really supportive and not understanding his wife's mental state, and not at all being helpful, and not understanding what she's going through and what she went through being pregnant and trying to be a mother for the first time. And just, it's just like, I hate him. Every time he opens his mouth, I literally wrote a quote like, why are you like this, or like, why the hell would you say that? That's literally half my annotations. Yeah, so I really don't like his character. I think he's a shit husband. Yeah, and something wild like happened a couple of pages ago where I'm like, she said she was sleepy, so I'm like, did she actually see that, or is she just like convinced herself that her daughter is like not right and convinced herself that her daughter's done something, or did it actually happen? I don't know. I love it. I love that not knowing, unreliable narrator kind of point of view. So I'm really loving this. I'm up to like a bit where I'm like, something sad's gonna happen like any second. I just don't know like when they're gonna drop it on us. And I'm not looking forward to it because it's gonna be really, really, really sad. But yeah, I'm loving this so far. I'm flying through it. My aim was to potentially finish it tonight. I don't know if that's doable, but I'm gonna keep pushing through and trying. I'm gonna get back to it right now and stop talking to you. So yeah, that's my little update. I hit 200, yay! And I hit 130 pages of this, so it's been a really good night. I'm so glad I decided to do these, to participate in this readathon, because I'm having a great time with it, honestly. So yeah, I'll update you again, I don't know, maybe when I finish this? Probably, unless I have something else to say before then. It is now about 9:40 on Sunday morning, the 2nd of July. I didn't end up having a super late night last night, which was good. I kept it sensible. I went to bed at around 11 when we finished the sprints last night, or when I finished the sprints last night. Had a really great time on the sprints. I finished the book last night. Well, I finished up with about 50 pages of the book left. I was going to push it and maybe see if I could finish the book, but I decided not to, and I decided just to finish it this morning. So I've just finished the last 50 pages of the push. I'm definitely giving this book 4 stars. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was amazing. I really liked as well how throughout the book you had the perspectives of like the different generations of her family, so you kind of got to see what their mothers were like and how this kind of generational thing has been passed down from generation to generation. You're like, well, no wonder she was like how she was when these were the kind of, you know, role models that she had in her life. And I found those jump backs really interesting, and I think without it the story might have, like, the pacing might have been a little bit too slow, so I liked that change of scenery, and it really kept me engaged in the story. I absolutely loved the ending. I can't really say much without spoiling, but it was satisfying to me. I was really satisfied by that ending. I liked how it ended. I was like, perfect ending, leaving it at exactly that is so good. That also felt a little bit more uplifting than most of the book was, because I think if it ended off with her being in the same kind of mindset, I would have been quite sad, because I felt sorry for the main woman, Blythe. I really did. She was going through it. This book was beautiful. I highlighted so many beautiful quotes about, I mean, not that it's relatable to me, but about motherhood and about how men view women's bodies, which I thought was some really, really interesting quotes. There was one quote that I really liked, that let me see if I can find it actually. I'll read the quote to you. It's not really a spoiler. For context, when she says you, she's referring to her husband, and when she says she's referring to her like baby daughter. So, I slept while she napped during the day and asked me when you got home if I had. That was the only thing you cared about. You wanted me alert and patient. You wanted me rested so I could perform my duties. You used to care about me as a person, my happiness, the things that made me thrive. Now I was a service provider. You didn't see me as a woman. I was just the mother of your child. Yeah, so there was a lot of comments about how mothers are viewed, and that's their kind of only identity. Like anything that they were before the baby is kind of gone, and the baby and being a mother is their whole identity. They kind of, not all mothers, but some are viewed as only mothers, and people don't think about them as a person and what they were like before, or their interests and, you know, their wants and needs. It kind of comes all about the baby. Yeah, so there was some really interesting commentary about identity, women, how men view women and their bodies. So I really like this book. I'm going to give it 4 stars, and I'm so glad I finally picked it up. So what to read next? That's where I'm really conflicted. Books with Emily last night mentioned that she might pick up Coraline. So I was like, I got Coraline, so I think we're going to buddy read this at some point in this readathon. So I don't know if I should just like pick this up next. I have some other options like Before the Coffee Gets Cold, or I was thinking I also maybe want to continue on with The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, because I just read The Magician's Nephew last month or the month before. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to get the people on the sprints to help me decide. I decided like 10 minutes ago that I was going to start hosting sprints again today, probably at like 10. So yeah, dumb decision because I'm really tired, but I really like feel like I need to be held accountable. So I think maybe I'll just get the ladies in the sprints to help me decide what I'm going to read next, but I'll update you obviously and tell you what I've decided to pick up. So yeah, so far it's been a really productive 24-hour readathon. I got my big chunky book done. Originally I did have another whole chunky book on my TBR, but it's just not realistic. I think I'm just going to read lots of little books, or some maybe even pick up a manga. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's my update. I'll see you in a bit. Hey, so time for a quick update. I did decide to end up hosting sprints, and we're in one right now. And during the sprints, I was like, I don't know what I want to read next. I don't know what to do. Help. So everyone was super helpful and helped me pick this book to pick up, and that is All Systems Red. This is like a novella series. This is the first in the series, the Murderbot Diary series, like novella science fiction series, and this is basically about a murder bot, and this is set in like a corporate dominated space-faring world. Planetary missions must be improved and supplied by the company. Exploratory teams are accompanied by company-supplied security androids for their own safeties, aka Murderbot. On a distant planet, a team of scientists are conducting surface tests shadowed by their company-supplied droid, a self-aware sec unit that has hacked its own governor module and refers to itself, though never out loud, as Murderbot. Scornful of humans, all it really wants is to be left alone to figure out who it is. But when a neighbouring mission goes dark, it's up to the scientists and their Murderbot to get to the truth. So far I'm having a lot of fun with this. In the first sprint I read 52 pages, which is really good. I mean, it's a novella, so it's, you know, quite a quick read, but so far I really like the Murderbot. They have like a really cute personality. They're like really like almost like shy and don't know how to interact with these humans, and it seems to be the first time it's on a mission with like semi-nice humans, so it's just like doesn't know what to do, and it's so awkward and so like it's so human with how it's aware of itself, and you know, its facial expressions and the social interactions, which I really like. It's also just a big like cutie, just like watching like, I don't know, like serial shows and like, you know, not rom-coms, but like sitcoms and stuff like that. So it's really cute. I'm really liking it so far. There's a bit of a mystery going on as well. Something's just gone down and they're about to go, they've just discovered, you know how on the back it says when a neighbouring mission goes dark, they've just discovered that it's gone dark, so they're just flying over there now to see like what's going on with the neighbouring mission. So I left off at a good point to get back into it and see what happened with this neighboring mission. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far. Murderbot's really cute. And I think, I don't know if I'm interpreting this wrong, but maybe Murderbot's got some like asexual rep. I don't know if that's the right term for it. There was just a line about how even if it did have parts like, you know, so productive parts that it doesn't have, like yeah, it goes, where's the quote? Though I think even if I did have sex related parts, I would find them boring. Like, it's not interested in the sex scenes in the show. So I don't know if I'm interpreting that wrong, but that's what it kind of comes across to me. Please let me know if I'm wrong though. So yeah, I'm really liking it so far. I'm really glad that this is the book I decided to pick up. I'm starting to get a bit distracted though. I think I started to edit a little bit at the end of the last sprint just to see if I had enough like b-roll footage that this was, you know, like postable. So so yeah, that's what I did in the first sprint. That's my little update, and I'll update you all soon, maybe when I'm more through this, or maybe when I'm finished this. I don't know, we'll see how I feel. So it's like over a week later, and I realized that I never filmed like a final clip for this vlog. I never wrapped up my weekend, so I'm doing that now so I can upload this tomorrow. Anyway, yeah, so wrap up time. So as you already saw, I finished The Push by Ashley Aldrin. I ended up giving this 4 stars. I absolutely adored it. I loved that this was the first book that I annotated. I loved my thoughts throughout this book, like how my opinion kept changing from like, maybe she's just like an unreliable narrator, like not mentally well, to like, oh no, the daughter's definitely crazy, like she's right. And I just went back and forth the whole time, which was so fun. Loved the ending. Loved the beautiful quotes about motherhood and how women's bodies are viewed and how motherhood is viewed by men and people in general, and it was really, really good. So 4 stars. And then I think the last I saw you that I was just picked up All Systems Red by Martha Wells, the first book in the Murderbot series. So I ended up not finishing this. I ran out of time. I got about 58% through, I believe, which was about page 84. I'm really loving this though. I think it's currently sitting at about a 4 stars. I'm loving the Murderbot. Like, I love their character. I love their cute little personality. I love that they love just sitcoms and they just don't want to deal with humans. They just want to watch their sitcoms. Yeah, I love their personality. I love that they're like so like awkward, socially awkward around humans, and yeah, it's really fun so far. Like, it's fun, and the point where I finished, we were just kind of getting into more of the plot, and we were just discovering what happened to this other mission that has gone wrong. So yeah, it's really fast paced. I'm loving it. Love the Murderbot. Love the whole kind of mystery about what's happening and the kind of conspiracies. So I will definitely hopefully finish this soon. Hopefully I will finish this soon. But yeah, I got 58% through this. The reason I didn't finish this though is because I decided to pick up Coraline by Neil Gaiman. And yeah, so this was because Books with Emily mentioned it, and I was like, oh, I've got that book, I should so buddy read that with you. So we ended up buddy reading Coraline on the final day. I love this. I gave this 4 stars. It was actually really creepy for a middle grade. Like, it's actually really scary. But I loved it. And this copy I got, I think, for like $4 at a book fair. Have this gorgeous, really cool, I don't know if you can see, like really cool illustrations throughout. So yeah, this was really spooky. I had a really good time. I loved the message. Of course, a middle grade's got a lovely message. And I love the main character. She had a lot of growth throughout this book, and she was really brave. And yeah, and the cat in this book really reminded me of like the Cheshire, I didn't say that right, the cat from Alice in Wonderland gave me like really those vibes, but less villainy. So yeah, I had a really good time. This was really like fun and scary, and yeah, love the message. So I gave this 4 stars. I forgot to say I listened to this on audiobook actually, and it was narrated by Dawn French, and yeah, I hope that she has narrated more audiobooks because she's got a lovely speaking voice. So it was really fun to read, to listen to Dawn French's voice reading this book. So yeah, I enjoyed that as well. So yeah, in total I read all of The Push, I listened to all of Coraline on audio, and I read 58% of All Systems Read. Like, I've never done that much reading in a weekend before. I am so happy with the progress I made during this readathon. So happy. Thank you again to Meredith from Reading with Merb for deciding to do a group readathon and hosting. It was a great idea. I had such a good time. I really feel like me hosting the events kept me accountable for the whole weekend. I feel like if I was just watching sprints, I wouldn't be as productive, and I would more easily be sidetracked. So thank you to everyone that came to my sprints. It was really fun. Thank you to everyone that helped me get to 200. So yeah, thank you guys, everyone who subscribed to my channel and helped me reach my goal, which was very fun to accomplish with you guys. So yeah, I'm so happy with the progress I made. This was such a fun weekend. I'm so lame, but honestly, when people are like, what did you do on the weekend? I was like, I spent all weekend reading with my bookish friends, and it was fun. It was like the perfect weekend for me. Thank you again for watching. Let me know in the comments below, what is a book that you have read recently that you absolutely loved? As always, all of my social media links are in the description below. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you would like to see more of my content. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in whatever the hell I post next. Bye!